Looking at the Maharashtrian village of Ralegan Siddhi today, it is hard to believe that it was once chronically prone to drought. The ripening fields of jawar that stretch in all directions are clear signs of a thriving agricultural economy. And yet the villagers still recollect a time not so long ago when things were very different.
पूर्वी फार अगदी सगळं रान उगाड होतं, झाडं तोडली होती, लोकांची दुर्बलता होती. दुर्बलता म्हणजे अति लोकांच्या तारामळे होत्या. धान्य नसं पिकत, 8 महिन्याचं धान्य पिकत होतं. आणि महिन्याचे सावकार लोक इथं पैसे उगवायला यायचे, पैसे उगवून घेऊन जायचे. त्यांचं नाव आमुष्यापण ठेवलं होतं.
It was in these circumstances that a local villager called Kishan Baburao Hazare returned to settle in Ralegan Siddhi after a stint as a driver in the Indian Army. He was strongly affected by the plight of the village and resolved to do something about it.
गावची जी परिस्थिती होती, ती परिस्थिती दुष्काळी भाग, 15-16 इंच पाऊस पडतो आणि जो काही पडतो तोही वाहून जात होता. म्हणून 15 ते 20% लोक एक टायमाला जेवण करून दुसऱ्या टायमाला उपाशीपोटी झोपत होते. 55% लोक बाहेरचं धान्य घेऊन खात होते.
The challenge was to find some way to solve the perennial water crisis that plagued the village. Hazare did not start with anything very ambitious. The first project he undertook was merely to rectify the technical defects in an existing percolation tank which had been built in the village under the government's watershed development program. Once this had been successfully accomplished, a series of small water harvesting structures were then constructed in stages on the hills surrounding the village to trap rainfall and recharge the groundwater table.
गामारा डुंगरा सोना रे भाया, गामाना डुंगरा सोना रे लो, गामाना डुंगरा सोना रे भाया, गामाना डुंगरा सोना रे लो. रुखड़ा लगाओ, हरियाली पाओ, धरती नो श्रृंगार करो रे लो.
इथे एक गाव होते, माणसे इथे राहत होती, रंक होते, राव होते, सुख दुख पाहत होती. एक पहाट आसी आली, सार सार पुसून नेली. एक पहाट आसी आली, सार सार पुसून नेली.
It is late afternoon on the Mekong River in Cambodia. In Daum Rokar commune, Keone is busy ploughing his paddy fields. When the rains come, his land will be naturally irrigated by the river waters, providing his household with a stock of rice to last the entire year. Down near the riverbank, Keone's wife, Nan Pha, is busy feeding the family cattle. Their fodder too comes from the vegetation floating on the river surface. Out on the river, Vanna and his wife Sopon are hoping for a good catch of fish today. A little down the shore, Jantu is collecting shells from the river sand, which will make a tasty meal for the family dinner. Like millions who live along the Mekong, the lives of Dayum Roka's villagers depend a great deal upon the river's bounty.
ទឹកទន្លេនឹងផ្ដល់ផលប្រយោជន៍ឲ្យប្រជាពលរដ្ឋនៅភូមិដើមលកានឹងបានល្អក្នុងឆ្នាំនេះមកល្អហើយមធ្យមបានត្រឹមហិកតានឹងបានត្រឹម5 6តោនបាទផ្ដល់ឲ្យប្រជាពលរដ្ឋនឹងអាចរស់នៅបានចិញ្ចឹមក្រុមគ្រួសារទាំងអស់នឹងនៅភូមិដើមលកាយើងខ្ញុំនឹងអាចរស់នៅបានសុខបាន
Over generations, people have learnt to adapt their lives to the river's ever-changing moods and rhythms, including the annual phenomenon of flooding.
ខ្ញុំសគូជាបើសម្រាប់គូកបីដែលទឹកលិចមកហ្នឹងអត់គូអត់មានស្មៅស៊ីទេអញ្ចឹងបានមានចំបើងអញ្ចឹងខែនេះខែទំនេរហ្នឹងគឺខ្ញុំខំទឹកជញ្ជូនជាបើងដាក់ឲ្យបានច្រើនដើម្បីឲ្យគូកបីស៊ីនៅរដូវទឹកចំនួនមកហ្នឹង
As night falls, an impassioned speech is made by the campaign's convener that sends out a clear signal to those in power.
You fool around with our land, you sell us for a price, and then hell hath no fury like a gone scorn. Regional plan, hatao! Amtanata! Amtanata!
And finally, the rally concludes with the symbolic burning of the plan. A gesture which dramatically expresses the Goan people's will.
Hello? Hello? Okay, you come here to pick us up. Perfect, thank you very much. Thanks, see you.
Anake is someone that was recommended to meet by Pichet. He's maybe around 50 years old. He's a writer, but he's also running a museum of nostalgia. It's a museum for everyday lives, things, devices from his childhood. So around the years of 40s, 50s, 60s. Things that belong to his life and Thai society. And going through this museum, I thought that this is also something which seems to exist everywhere, at least creating such a museum and feeling the need to prevent things from vanishing or preserve a certain time by keeping its objects, something which exists here and there.
This room is for a coffee shop. We have hot water to have a tea or coffee.
The tea, is it black tea or what kind of? Because when you drink it, it's always very orange. What makes the color, or what kind of tea is it?
Tea is too yellow.
From the tea?
Yes.
How do you call this specific tea? Because I know tea which is black or green, but not yellow.
Tea is orange or yellow.
And the name of the tea, or is it tea?
Cha.
Cha.
We call cha.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is old Thai Coca-Cola?
Yeah. Costco.
Costco?
The people don't like this taste. They like Pepsi or Coca-Cola. So it go from life.
Not produced anymore.
Yeah. I was born in bookshop at Songkhla province, the southern of Thailand, 56 years ago.
And this is from the shop
from
of
my
your
shop,
father?
yes. When my parents died, we closed the shop. And I take many books from the shop to here.
And did it look similar? How did the bookshop look?
Yes,
from
but
in
it
which
is
you were
one
born?
corner. I have many texts when I was child, and I like to read the book. So I like to be a writer.
I wish the time didn't change.
Excuse me.
(1498) was an epoch-making year in the history of the world. In May that year, Vasco da Gama, Portuguese nobleman and explorer, landed in India, some miles north of Calicut on the Malabar coast. This landing marked the successful conclusion of a quest he had begun nearly a year earlier, to find a sea route from Europe to the east around Africa. Da Gama's voyage was to become a turning point in human history, opening as it did the doors to the colonial era in Asia and Africa. The story of the rise and fall of Portugal's Eastern Empire, the Estado da Índia, is a fascinating saga that has to date remained largely untold. In the video that follows, we have tried to piece together some glimpses of a key fragment of this story. Portuguese India.